Hello, I would like to share with you the 1245 devotion. Today, I want to share some advice from different sources on gratitude, humor, and kindness, and living your life. First, the Lord of Life family and this community have been turning out so many outreach programs to different charities and to families. They have been making masks, prayers have been sent, donations to different charities, and I could go on and on. I want to share with you an excerpt from the Gratitude Diaries by Janice Kaplan. Realizing that someone did something kind gives so many positive emotions to unpack. If you're being grateful, you must have been worthy enough for someone to pay attention to you. You do have somebody in the world who cares about you, and you're not alone. The feeling of gratitude can have a profound effect on improving the mood of someone feeling isolated and worthless. Good advice. Also, I think that kindness matters, and I kind of compare it to growing in the spring. So in the spring, we sow kindness, and soon it pops up through the dirt. It grows with the help of the sun, which I think is God and us, and water, which is prayer and the Holy Spirit nudging us. And once in a while, we might have to pick a few weeds. But at harvest time, kindness has bloomed, it's matured, and it can even save seeds to be grown again. As we say, sow kindness. I also would like to share a story about a dad in Maryland who was feeling rather grumpy during this time, and his daughter had given him a bad dad joke book for his birthday, and his wife and his daughter said, "Why don't you get that book out and put out some jokes for people to see?" And so he did. So the first day he did it, he put it out, and soon he heard people walking by and giving a little chuckle, and he felt good. The next day he did the same. More people came by and he heard them chuckle. So day after day he keeps putting out a joke. And not only has he brought joy to other people, but he has brought that joy to himself because he is doing something good for people and for himself. So I would be amiss if I wouldn't share a couple of his jokes. So the first one is, what do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. And my favorite, I ordered a chicken and an egg from Amazon. I'll let you know which one comes first. So see, his humor has helped a lot of people. And lastly, I would just like to leave you with a little advice from the book that says, if I had my life to live over again. And so I'm just going to read this one short passage. If I had my life to live over again, by Nadine Stair. I dare to make more mistakes next time. I'd relax. I would limber up. I would be sillier than I have been on this trip. I would take fewer things seriously. I would take more chances. I would climb more mountains and swim more rivers. I would eat more ice cream and less beans. I would perhaps have more actual troubles, but I'd have fewer imaginary ones. You see, I'm one of those people who live sensibly and sanely, hour after hour, day after day. Oh, I've had my moments, and if I had to do it over again, I'd have more of them. In fact, I'd try to have nothing else, just moments, one after another, instead of living so many years ahead of each day. I've been one of those persons who never goes anywhere without a thermometer, a hot water bottle, a raincoat, and a parachute. If I had to do it again, I would travel lighter than I have. If I had my life to live over, I would start barefoot earlier in the spring and stay that way later in the fall. I would go to more dances. I would ride more merry-go-rounds, and I would pick more daisies. I hope that I have left you with some uplifting news about kindness, about gratitude, and about caring for each other and living our life. I thank you and God's blessing to you all.